Hi everyone, it's Tom here from MonTac, and today we're going to be looking at the top 10 marine type monsters in the MonTac game. This will exclude Apex monsters since they are their own type. Here we go. Number 10, Corrosion Orca, Class 1, 200 power, Savage Marine type. This card is best used to disarm enemies by making them randomly shuffle cards from their hand back into their deck. Sometimes the right card taken out of their hand can lead to victory. In a deck based around shuffling cards from the hand back into the deck, this card sees tons of play. Now we have number 9, Corrosion Commando, Class 2, 500 power Marine Fighter type. When this card is shuffled back into the deck, it gives 500 power to one monster in play. This comes in handy when powering up synergy monsters and Corrosion Shark. Being able to boost ally monsters for free puts this card in the number 9 spot. Now we have number 8, Corrosion Shark, Class 3, 800 power, Savage Marine type. Each time a card is shuffled back into the deck, this card gains 200 power until it perishes. This card has been known to reach 2800 power when used in a Corrosion deck, a threat that cannot be left alone to grow. Now we have number 7, Corrosion Barracuda, Class 2, 500 power, Savage Marine type. What makes this card so great is what its specialty achieves. Basically, if it perishes due to conflict with a non-synergy monster, you may shuffle one Corrosion monster from your hand back into your deck to shuffle that enemy monster back into the deck. This combos nicely with Corrosion Octi or Corrosion Orca. Now we have number 6, Corrosion Orca, Class 4, 1100 power, Savage Marine type. This card's specialty says that every time it's shuffled back into the deck, you may play up to one Corrosion monster from your deck. This is great for getting up those higher class Corrosion monsters. While itself is rarely used for conflict, its specialty is valuable enough to put it on this list. Now we have number 5, Corrosion Peruvian, Class 5, 1450 power, Savage Marine type. The main enforcer of the Corrosion archetype, if you have 2 or less cards in your hand while it's in play, its power becomes 2900. It can also shuffle up to 3 cards from your hand back into your deck during your turn. This card is best used alongside Corrosion Hammerhead Sentry's specialty, which will be explained later in this video. Now we have number 4, Corrosion Predator, timer of 4, 1900 power, Savage Marine type. The first Corrosion synergy of this list, this card requires Corrosion Shark and Corrosion Orca to have perished for it to be played. It gains 600 power if you shuffle 2 cards from your hand back into your deck during your turn. Lasting 4 turns, this card can reach 3100 power regularly and combos well with the deck. Reliable and dynamic, this card acts as part of the foundation for the Corrosion deck. Now we have number 3, Shell Collector Pug, Class 3, 900 power Marine Fighter type. The only Marine type in the Pug deck so far, its specialty comes with heavy restrictions, but the payoff is worth it. Its specialty says that when it's played, you may play a Pug monster from your deck. Now while that's great for getting out other Pug monsters, its second specialty makes it a powerhouse. It says that while there are no cards in your asset pile, its power becomes 2700. The reason this specialty doesn't break the game is it requires there to be no cards in your asset pile, which means you can't really use synergies with this card. Now we have number 2, Corrosion Hammerhead Sentry, Class 6, 1750 power, Marine Fighter type. This card is the main playmaker for the Corrosion deck. During your preparation stage, you may shuffle 3 cards from your hand back into your deck to select an enemy monster and reduce its power to 0. It combos well with almost every Corrosion monster. By shuffling cards from your hand back into the deck, it allows Corrosion Octi, Corrosion Orca, and Corrosion Commando to use their specialties in tandem. Having less cards in hand pushes Corrosion Predator to 2900 and creates an enforcer that can overcome synergies. A true all-rounder, this card makes it to the number 2 spot on this list. And now we have number 1, Corrosion Sky Sentry, timer of 2, 3200 power, Marine Fighter type. This card requires Corrosion Hammerhead Sentry and Corrosion Predator to have perished for it to be played. When it's played, both players shuffle their hands back into their decks, then both players draw 1 card for each Corrosion monster they command. This may seem anticlimactic, but what it does is if you are taking on a non-Corrosion deck for an entire turn, your enemy has no cards in hand. If you have 2 other Corrosion monsters in play, you get to draw 3 cards. You gain massive advantage while crippling your enemy. This is the Corrosion deck's playstyle. That was the MonTac TCG top 10 marine type monsters in the game as of April 2020. Please subscribe and leave a like if you enjoyed the video. This has been Tom. Have a great day.